Hello and welcome back. It's been so long. We are so sorry. Welcome back to Novelty with S&B. I'm your co-host Beck.
And I'm Stephanie.
It has been a time. Oh no, I lost us. There we are. Okay. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Do we want to explain as to why it's been a while, or do we just go with the flow?
We can quickly get into it.
About
we did read all our books in January that we wanted to read. Our resistance month. And we were going to talk about it. We talked about it.
We did.
But we didn't feel, with everything going on in the world today and the current climate of everything, we just didn't feel it was appropriate
to
to discuss. A lot of these things hit close to home, especially right now. And a lot of people have very different, very strong and passionate opinions, understandably so, on the subjects we were going to bring up. So we thought it would be best to just kind of...
Yeah. And it was to the point where I got rid of TikTok for 2 months. So
yeah,
it was a weird time.
Yeah, and it weighed really heavy on us too.
It did.
Put us both in a funk, really, just to kind of have everything at once, especially reading one book after another and then everything that was going on. It just was a lot to take in.
It was very interesting that it all kind of kickstarted at the same time, we read these books and then everything happened and we're like, oh, okay, well, I don't feel like there's so many other people that are out there that are able to discuss these topics that in length and have the knowledge and the skill set that I just do not have. So go listen to those people.
Yeah. And I don't want to upset anybody or misspeak on something, because don't want to do that. So we just kind of kept those conversations private between us and decided not to air it. And then we got kind of in a funk because of it, got in our sads a bit, took a little break.
Stephanie had a hard time reading. I, without TikTok, read too much. And then we kind of were trying to figure out how to get back into it. Can you hear Jeff?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Skip that. Anyway, we were trying to figure out how to get back into it since probably April, but then you had a new kitty and you had children things to do every other weekend.
Yeah,
so
it was really busy every weekend. Tanner had my son had football and things like that. So yeah, we were really busy pretty much the whole month.
But we're going to try and be back. So to get back into it, what tea are you drinking?
I'm drinking the same as you, Queen of Wellness Magic Hour, because it's so good. So what do you think of it now that you got it for yourself and you've been drinking it?
I do really like it. I do not taste what... Hold on. There's something in there that I don't like. Oh, sorry.
The melon, right?
The melon. Yeah, there's cantaloupe extracts in there, but it is the last ingredient. I'm showing you as if you guys can read. I'm mirror imaged, so you can't even pretend to read that. It is the last ingredient, so it is the least offensive on it, but everything else is fantastic in it. Really love the lemon balm, rose hips, petals, orange peel, chaseberry, elderberry, pea flower, which is, I'm assuming, the color, because it is interesting color, but I do enjoy it.
Yes.
And it does seem to help with womanly things. Not to get too fine of a point on.
I kind of was thinking of adding something to mine. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about red clover.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with red clover? And apparently it's really good for women's health and, all of the women things. It can also help with perimenopause, which...
Yeah.
I'm there. So I was thinking about you can buy the flower dried on Amazon. I don't know where I'd find it local. I don't really have any specialty shops like that, so unfortunately I'll probably have to get it from Amazon. But I was thinking of mixing it in we'll try it first, combining the two, and then if it's good, I just mix some of that in with my that what's it called? The Queen of Wellness, and it would kind of hopefully those flavors together would be good. But I've never had red clover. Have you had red clover tea?
I haven't. No. So
you haven't. Okay.
However, it does look like. Oh, just kidding. It just brought me to Queen of Wellness. So never mind. I do have because we actually went to the shop in Ojai, my mom and I.
Yeah,
it was so cute. It's so fantastic. I hated the drive there because it's like windy roads, but it was a fun place to go. And I got 2 little sachets of like turmeric tea and then another sleepy time tea. I think it has carrots or something. So, which is interesting because you never think of putting like carrots into tea, but
no.
Yeah.
But it's good though, right?
Yeah.
It was tasted good. Yeah. Cool.
So if you're ever, I don't know, in Ojai for any reason whatsoever, probably not, but it's a cute little store.
Maybe we can go when we come out. I would love that. We're gonna be there in October, so
hopefully they do like some sort of because they
like a fall.
I am part of their like email subscription, so they do sometimes have like seasonal afternoon teas that they do. So that would be fun.
Be so fun. Yeah, I would love that. So we'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry,
no.
We both. It's been a while.
It's been so long.
Okay, so we did both read 2 books that we wanted to talk about. Yeah. They're so good. The author is amazing.
And
so the first.
I love sorry, I'm interrupting you because it's been so long. He did the audiobook for one of them. He also did the audiobook for the ones that I read this month. So I love when authors do that. So also fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah. But so Something in the Woods Loves You actually isn't something we usually read.
Mm-mm.
It is pretty much like a biography, I guess, kind of.
A memoir, yeah.
A memoir,
in a sense, though, because it's not necessarily like, I am so great, I did all of these things that you would sense from like a traditional memoir. It's more of like a, well, hold on. We'll get into it.
A self-help wellness kind of book, really. But I love how it was written, and it wasn't pushy or judgy or I don't know. Other ones I've read have been very like, and I just don't agree. Where this one, I just appreciated what he had to say and the way he went about his healing. His journey in healing was great. And then we got interested in him and started reading more, and we ended up reading a recent fiction book that came out, and that one is called Strange Animals, which was also really great. So you can go ahead and start us off with Something in the Woods Loves You.
Okay.
If you'd like.
I would love to. Do you want me to do a rapid fire of all the books I read and if would recommend or not? Or is that too much? Okay. Since we met last time, I read Comet in Moominland by Tove Jansson, would recommend. Walden by Henry David Thoreau. It would depend on who you are, but I would recommend it. Finn Family Moomin Troll, again, by Tove Jansson, would recommend. Something in the Woods Loves You. It was interesting because I kind of went through these like themes, which is, you'll see, Moomin Papa's Memoirs, again. Strange Animals. I finished East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Loved it. Would recommend reading it and at least finishing it.
I did not finish it.
Stephanie. Upstream by Mary Oliver. It's a poetry essay book. Would recommend. The Summer Book, which is an adult book from Tove Jansson, the one that wrote The Moomins.
The Moomins, yeah.
Did love that one too. I read a lot of good books. The Long Goodbye, which was also a memoir, which dealt with grief, by Megan O'Rourke, would recommend. The Stowaway by Griffin McElroy. It's a choose your own adventure book. Would recommend. No one is talking about this. It was by Patricia Lockwood. I think I was talking to you about this slightly. It's very weird. It would depend on how well I know you and how weird you like your books as to if I would actually recommend it to you. So that was up until now. Yeah, dude. Well, you have to understand that 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are children's books. So they're short. So
yeah,
works out. So something in the woods loves you. I always like try to say it way too fast, but let me get to my notes here. Jared is a poet and a writer from Ohio who found comfort and redemption in deliberate and meditative encounters with plants and animals during what could have counted as some of the darkest, most painful times of his life. And although some of his ideas or treatments that he undergoes aren't inherently revolutionary, taking antidepressants isn't, that's how you treat depression. They certainly were for him. And at the end of the day, this is the memoir written by him and how he found light in the dark. So that is to say that it is a memoir about a man who struggles with depression, finds ways of healing, not necessarily just with therapy and antidepressants, but also finds solace within the woods, the forest within his home state of Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah. I read this first, and it's not something I would typically read.
Yeah.
I came across him for some reason. I was like, I was intrigued or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. And I was really shocked while reading it, and I remember thinking I really want to recommend this to Beck, but she is not a fan, and neither was I, honestly, which is not memoir, just not our thing. But the more I read it, and because of how Beck is with art and nature, very much in tune with all that, I was like, I'm gonna make her read it. No, I'm gonna highly encourage it.
Yeah.
That she reads it, because I knew she would enjoy it. I'm like, this is something she would definitely enjoy. So she did pick it up and read it, and there was so many things that were inspiring and like eye-opening for me in the memoir. And I really love the story about, I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head, but when he talks about the squirrels.
Yes.
So you get the bird feeder and the squirrels steal the food, and then how the squirrel is looked at. And I don't know, the way he would like
dissect every single interaction with
then the way like you don't see that. And then now it's like every animal you, after reading this, every animal you come across, you'll realize has a story and a life and a journey
and a purpose.
And it's really fascinating. So everything from the birds flying in the sky to the lizards crawling on the ground, it's just everything I see now. I think a little bit more about them, and you think our connection with them.
You think of Jared a little more too, as far as like how deeply impacted he was with these animals, and how it really can be this like healing process.
Yes, it was for him. And really, he did go to therapy, and I really loved his honesty with that. It is not an easy thing to do, to go to therapy. It's not an easy thing to like first admit you have a problem and then have the courage to treat that problem. And he was able to like stay home from work and get the help he needs. He talks about that a lot.
Yes, he does.
Like, I was lucky to be able
privileged.
to do this. Yeah. And I like that he wasn't like, oh, just get off your ass and do something about it. Because a lot of times, not that they straight out say that, but when people have like a recovery story, it very much is that kind of attitude, and he's not like that at all. Also talking about how like finding a therapist, it's not going to, you have to go shopping.
You do.
It's not a one size fits all.
The first therapist you go to might not be a good fit for you. So there's no shame in seeking another one.
Yes. So I really appreciated everything he had to say and sharing that story and his journey. Like, I know it wasn't easy.
Especially
but
as a man too, by the way, because I realize that men and women have different struggles, but when the mental health space comes into play, I feel like men are often overlooked. So him being able to
absolutely
lay it all out was fascinating to me. I really did appreciate that outlook.
And he also brings that up. The fact is, like, what men were before rather than now, like how his grandfather perceived men and how his father perceived men and how men are today. It's very different.
Yes.
And people really do need to realize that we live in a different world. So yeah. It was very interesting. I recommend it highly.
I actually gave a copy to my mom. It's like, here, take it with you. So
yeah,
I liked it that much.
Beautiful story. And again, I'm not big into memoirs, neither is Beck. So us recommending this, trust us, it's excellent. Yeah.
And then we also, because we fell in love with his ability to be inherently human in his text and his ability to tell stories, we also picked up Strange Animals because it happened to have been like right as we were finishing up with Something in the Woods Loves You. It came out like like March
right after
1st or something. Yeah,
it was insane.
It was,
and then you bought it and told me about it, and then I had a gift card at Barnes and Noble, and I went and I saw it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it too. And before I even read it, because I just figured I'd like it, and I did. It was really, really good.
Did you see all the movements there too?
I did. I have one for you. I have the pin.
Oh yeah,
the pin that you wanted. Yeah, the one you didn't have. And then I have a fairy lamp too. I have things.
Yeah, I know. I need to, or I mean, I'm gonna probably be there next month anyway. So.
Yeah, I'll probably just wait.
Yeah,
especially for a
little bit of weekend.
Breakable. Yeah,
like that one time that Jeff sat down the pumpkin and broke it. That was fun.
Yep. That's okay.
Okay, so Strange Animals. Do you want to take this one, or do you want me to?
Yeah. Let me
find it in my notes
really quick. So good too. You have it.
I have notes. Yeah.
I'm gonna read the
the back of it. Yeah.
I have to. Oh my god! I looked it up, and of course, it's like bringing up different animals that are strange. Thanks.
Goats.
Okay. Oh, I'm having a hard time. I'm a mess right now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, it's been, 3 months? I think the last time we did this was actually January, so almost 4 months. Sorry. It's fine.
I suck. It's fine.
You're fine.
I'm gonna find it.
Eventually.
Yeah. So, it's a really good book. It's a good book.
It is a good book.
Here it comes. Geez, Stephanie. Okay. Y'all ready?
Y'all ready for this? Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. So pretty much it's about an ordinary man discovers a hidden world of supernatural creatures and an unexpected home in this enchanting contemporary fantasy debut. So it was a debut novel as well. So,
yeah, it's his first novel. So it's like a work of fiction. Yes.
And it's so good. Green trips on the curb, falls flat into the street, and sees a city bus speeding toward him, and then blink. He's back on the curb, miraculously still alive. A 5-foot-tall crow watches him from atop a nearby sign, somehow unseen by the rushing crowd of morning commuters. Desperate for answers and beset by more visions of impossible creatures, Green finds his way to a remote campsite in the Appalachian Mountains, which we love.
We love. Yeah, I would love to visit. Yeah.
Yeah. Where he meets a centuries-old teacher and begins an apprenticeship unlike anything he could imagine. Under his new mentor's grouchy tutelage, Green studies the time-bending ragmoth, the glass fawn, and the menacing horned wolf. He begins to see past hidden nature's terrors and a glimpse its beauty, all while befriending his fellow misfits and finding connection and community. Along the way comes clues about the forces that set him on his path, and most incredibly, a sense of purpose and fulfillment like nothing he's felt before. But Green's new happiness promises to be short-lived because alongside these marvels lurks a deadly threat to his place. To this place he's already come to love. Creepy, cozy, and beautiful, Strange Animals is a fantasy about home belonging and fearfully wondrous natures all around us. And creepy and cozy are perfect. It's very like Kingfisher-esque when it comes to that cozy, creepy, that perfect mesh. Those two things just meshing together and doing it so well.
Yes.
There is amazing.
Yeah, I forget what her name was. The camp owner, she definitely felt very Kingfisher. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like she was just very straight up. So. Yeah. So yeah, I loved character. It. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Gosh, it was so good.
Dancer. Her name was Dancer. I'm looking at my notes.
Oh yeah. It's just a beautifully written book. I can't believe this is his debut, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I think he was a literature major.
Yeah, so. And he wrote poetry. You've read some of his poetry, correct?
I'll talk about it next for sure. But okay, cool. You can definitely tell. How do I say this? You can tell that the Something in the Woods Loves You and Strange Animals were written by the same person at about the same time, because he is very I don't know, bold with his ideas and his philosophies. So what transfers in his memoir transfers over to Strange Animals, which I personally really enjoyed because at least you know where he stands. There's also just very moving moments in there that make you stop and think. And I wish I could read it again for the first time.
Yeah, I know. All the cryptids and the things he runs into out there, and then finding out like his abilities and then to be able to explore them, and then the people he meets, gaining those relationships again that he didn't think he could probably manage to have relationships with that again. He kind of wanted to get away from anything. And then the people he got those relationships aren't ones to, or who are also kind of loners for their own reasons. And so it was just fun. I love to see who was his teachers. What was his teacher's name?
Shit.
I can't remember her name. But she was so fun. I loved her. And she was
Valentina.
Like a very grouchy lady, but
but for a reason.
At the end of yeah. She is, and very smart and wise beyond her years.
Yes.
Very much so. Which you find out.
Why?
But yeah, you do. You also find out it's a very cool take on cryptids and
very interesting take. Yeah.
It kind of like so that's why some people have seen Bigfoot and Loch Ness. And it kind of explains all that in this
telling
book. Like it kind of makes that like fun and something to think about. So I really did enjoy the book, and I enjoyed Green. I enjoyed his character. It was just all around a great read.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too.
I will read it again. Like it's one of those that you'll read again.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Very relatable, very personable. I really enjoyed it. So much so that it's, physical copy is, well, you can't really see it because this is in the way, but it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Guys, I promise. I promise it's right there.
I can see it. Mine's back there too.
Yeah.
That's not my real bookshelf. If you didn't know.
I couldn't tell at all. It looks so realistic.
I have my computer in my
I know.
room, so
ain't nobody got to see that.
There'd be like half a bed and other things. I just know.
2 cats.
Yeah, they're not in here right now. They're
That's
out.
probably for the best.
Yeah, they would be like crawling. I mean, you guys probably be able to see them, but
Yeah.
they'd be up here driving me nuts. So, yeah. So okay. Yeah, Strange Animals, highly recommend.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually recommend, if this really sounds interesting, you read it like we read it. Read Something in
Yes.
the Woods Love You, because I think that helps. Not that you need to read it first, but I think it just to help like understand. It just makes it fun reading his book because now you know who he is.
It
So you
helps
just see
ground
a lot
it.
of that
Yeah.
reflection. Yeah, and it kind of just makes it, I think, more fun and like, oh, and
Huh.
like you'll see the similarities. You'll see the things that he wrote in his memoir as well as in this book, and I loved that. So yeah,
I did too. Talking about which, I read his 3-book poetry collection as well. So this is just like a Jared K. Anderson fan podcast episode. So
yeah,
so you guys are aware.
yeah,
So it's a 3-book poetry collection. It's the field guide to Haunted Forest, love notes from the Hollow, and leaf litter. You can really tell his love of nature through and healing through it, and it's shown on every single page. The style is very similar to what you would expect through Strange Animals and Something in the Woods Loves You, and it was just a delight to read. It's hard to review a poetry book because it, first of all, it's my first poetry book in entirety, like reading poetry or poem over after poem. I know I read Upstream by Mary Oliver, but there's like essays in between, so it was a little different. But I do prefer probably his long form novels and his memoir, but that's just because like you get the story within it, right?
yeah. I think it's like preference too, of just what you enjoy. Yeah.
I was really trying to get into poetry because, well, April is poetry month. Also, I have this theory that most poets don't know what they're doing anyway, or at least people that say that they are poets. So I wanted to read what actual poetry was.
Yeah.
And
I got you.
You get me.
Yeah.
So he does have like accessible poetry, so it's not what you would like consider like stuffy poetry. You're not going to be reading Robert Frost here. So it doesn't follow like what you would assume, like rhyme, stanzas, and all of that. But
yeah.
I mean, it's a dude that's trying to heal, you know? So at the end of the day, it's like he's finding what helps him. And I appreciated the book for being that. So,
Awesome.
yeah, overall, would recommend. I do plan on reading more poetry. It's just probably gonna jump it up because it really is hard to read poem after poem after poem because like you're expecting to have, you know, and well, yeah, I read so many books this year. Well, what did you read? A bunch of poems, you know, kind of thing. But
yeah. So you said there was 3 different.
Yeah, so it's 3 books into one trilogy.
Okay, which one did you have one that you preferred?
You could tell that the later one was closer to like Something in the Woods Loves You and Strange Animals being released. So probably that one. But I mean, and there's like funny ones in there too. There's like Raccoon Facts number 1 through 5, and I think it is interspersed throughout the entire trilogy. So
that's fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Did you buy that or did you?
It was on Kindle. Yeah.
It was on Kindle. Okay, perfect. I'll have to check it out. That's interesting. Very cool. Very cool.
What's the one book you read since we? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Literally though, literally. No. So I didn't even finish East of Eden, and
which is
I got like
so surprising. It was so good.
And then I tried to pick it back up, and it was like,
no, we had moment in there.
I need to start over, and I didn't want to.
I don't know why I'm not focused. There it goes.
So I need to
get back to it at some point.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. Because I just forgot a lot, dude. I was not reading. I mean, I was telling you about it. How I just couldn't do it. I did well. One little thing that took up a small part of my time was the new Pokemon video game came out, and that was.
I know
that took over for a little while.
For a long while, and I'm still not done with it.
I beat the game, but but I haven't done all the things and gotten all the Pokemons. But
there's some Pokemon that I'm just not gonna. I don't know why I'm not focused. There it goes. There's some Pokemon I'm just not gonna get. Like Mr. Mime can stay lost forever.
Don't have him.
Don't need him.
I got very into that game. And
I know, and then
it became my escape. So usually reading and my puzzles, and that's kind of my thing. But this game got me, and I was like, "Hey, Beck,
got you good, yeah.
You should play this because it's super fun."
And then I did, and then I also lost so much time because I only read 2 books this month.
I read 1,
and one of them took me legitimately all month.
Mine took me all month, and it's not even long. It's so embarrassing. So I read Flowers in the Attic.
Bum, bum, bum.
So this book was published in 1978. It was a craze back then, and there was a lot of people reading it who were way too young and shouldn't have been reading it. I saw the movie when I was way too young.
Yeah,
way too young. My mom liked the movie, and then I remember I saw it. It came up somewhere, and I was like, I want to read that. And I did. So Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews, 389 pages. So not long at all.
I mean, it's kind of long.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not long for...
It's like 10 pages a day.
Yeah. So the story follows the Dollenganger children. So Kathy's 12, Chris is 14, and the twins Carrie and Corey are 4. And they live a happy life in Pennsylvania, and then their father, Christopher, dies in a car accident, leaving the family in financial distress. Their mother, Corinne, decides to move the children to her wealthy parents' mansion, Foxworth Hall in Virginia, hoping to regain favor with her dying father and secure her inheritance. Upon arrival, the children are locked in a secluded upstairs room connected to the attic by their grandmother, who disapproves of Corinne's marriage to her half-uncle. That's the big thing there. And considers the children products of incest. So therefore, they view them as evil children. Corinne initially promises the confinement will be brief, but the children remain trapped 4 years, enduring neglect, emotional abuse, and strict rules forbidding contact with the outside world. Also, this is loosely based on a true story.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. I want to look more into that. I just recently found that out. I was like, what? So like I said, I had seen this movie long ago, and I wanted to read it. It's a very tragic story, and it's one of those stories where just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. And I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember too much of the movie. I was way too young, but very young when I saw it. But I'm pretty sure the ending in the movie is different from the ending in the book. I may watch the movie again. I'm not sure. I did like the book. The audiobook is okay, but so the twins' voices were so just shrill and hard to listen to. That may have been done purposefully because being locked in the attic and just trying to give you that sense of having nowhere to go. I don't know. Yeah. It was rough. She would start doing their voices, and I was like, oh my God.
Can I skip through this? And then we also read them on 1.5 or 1.75, so I'm sure it was just so much worse too.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. It was insane. The mother and her parents in the story are completely awful, and
I mean,
I'm
if you allow your children to be locked into an attic, I would assume that you're awful.
Yeah, and she keeps like saying it wasn't supposed to be long. Like, I just got to get my dad's good graces, and then he'll want to meet you. So the mother knows about the children. The father doesn't. The father cut her out of the inheritance. So they're hiding them in the attic so she can try to get her father's good graces back to be put into the inheritance. And then she'll introduce the children. The end. You're just like, what the... But I'm going to say one spoiler of this book. So if you don't want the spoiler, it's not a huge one. It's not like the ending, but it's a spoiler nonetheless. The one thing I think this book could have done without, and I know this is what made it a very controversial book, is there is incest in the book. Not just with the uncle.
Yeah, I assume
the brother and the sister. And he pretty much rapes her.
Oh, cool. I don't think that's cool. By the way, that was sarcasm.
It's like, no, he like, it's like he does, but they're trying to be like, the author was trying to be like, but this is why.
Trying to,
No, I don't care.
No,
I don't care. So I did not like that. And that really made me have a hard time having empathy for him after that. I did with her.
Of course.
I did with the twins because they're little and they don't know anything. But with him, I was like,
what the fuck?
And she forgave him. I don't care. She's not right.
No, she's been locked in an attic.
Yeah. So that's the only part, which is a big thing. But that was the part that kind of like was like, I don't think it was necessary. I think I know what the author was trying to do. I get it. But I think there was different ways the author could have
approached it. Yeah.
Yeah, because yes, like, coming of age and having wants and hormones and not quite understanding it because again,
nobody's taught you.
Up. Yeah. I get it to an extent, but I get in the beginning it was very like icky, but like looking at each other's bodies, peeking, seeing them undress. I get that. Like it's icky.
Yeah.
But like I can understand that, but I think it was taken a bit too far. I think she could have gotten her point across in a different way. I don't think it's like a must read or anything, but it's just crazy. It's one of those books at the end you're just like, what? Like, could not believe what happened. Did not see that coming kind of thing. And it's kind of one thing after another. You get a bunch of blows at the end of the book where you're just like, holy shit. But I mean, it was good. It's a classic, a lot of people know about it. I might watch the movie again. I guess there was 2 versions of the movie. I want to rewatch the original one in like the 80s because there was like another one that came out later that I saw scenes from it. It looked really fucking corny. So not that one, but the original old one, because this is a series. And when the newer one was done, they did like a 3-part thing. So it had the different books. But the original one, it was just this one. Because this book is, like I said, part of a series. It is. I won't read the rest of them. I was good with just this. I don't care. I don't want to know what happens.
No.
I'm good. And it's definitely could be a standalone. But
Lifetime did it. That's why.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I saw like you'll see little clips on like TikTok or whatever. And it had the Ellen Bernstein in it. And I like her. She's the one from she's the mom in The Exorcist, and she's also in Requiem for a Dream.
Oh yeah. The mom.
She's in it, but the acting is just yikes. But the original one is the one I'd watch if I watch it again. Which I may. Because that book I would, other than that part.
It's on Prime Video. I'm looking at it.
Oh, see, I'll probably watch it. I also want to see how different it is from the book. Because again, I don't really remember much of it. I was way too young, but watched it when I was young. So I don't remember. I remember like bits and pieces. So I read that.
Interesting. That does seem like it would have been something that my dad would have had on inappropriately as I was a child. Because that happened often. I mean, great dad. Just, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, that's like my mom.
Yeah. Just.
They would have been besties.
Yeah, dude. Why am I watching Chucky at 3? At 3?
Exactly.
And now I don't want it. You know what? Actually, it's because I didn't want dolls after that. And now it makes sense.
There it is. There it is.
God.
I might start a scary doll collection.
Please don't. I'm not going to come to your house if you do that.
I don't know where I'd put it. I got one really scary doll. And now
the
it makes me want more.
Tangent, because you brought it up. So the boys that I listen to, the McElroy boys,
yes,
they have a bit on their podcast. It's called the Haunted Doll Watch, and they go on eBay and they just like scour what haunted dolls are for sale. And I have thought about buying you one because sometimes they're ridiculous.
I might start a collection. I need to find a place to put them. That is my only thing.
In the trash is a good start.
I don't really believe in like that, so maybe
I just don't believe. Have you not seen? This is the problem with being back on TikTok. There's this lady that does the evil filter, and she'll go one by one with her dolls.
Oh, I know.
And like, I really don't. But I just don't like the feeling of the possibility.
I've seen that some of the dolls do it, and some of them don't.
I think it's also cool. Like part of like I don't like being like watched, so I don't love the idea of dolls in general.
Yeah, dolls freak me out just because the whole like uncanny thing.
Yeah,
AI has that.
Yeah,
it's so weird when I see an AI video. Like it looks like a person, but there's something off.
Yeah, it's because they're not human.
I know, but isn't that weird?
It is. We can tell.
We can tell.
Yeah.
And it's not just because now they've made AI very good where like their hands aren't effed up anymore. You know, there was like a lot of obvious tells, but now I'm like, there's just something fucking off.
Yes.
And it's so weird.
And it's weird that it still catches some people. So I'm starting to think that maybe we could probably see Bigfoot.
Probably. Yep. Maybe we need to go on a trip.
So right now, Seattle has we're getting on tangents. I'm so sorry.
Nobody cares.
Nobody. The 16 of you that watch.
Yeah. Or tens of listeners.
I mean, it's probably just me 16 times. Seattle has a Nordic museum, and right now the Moomins are on display. Oh, I want to go so bad.
That's my favorite place.
The Moomins?
That's my favorite place.
Me too.
Seattle.
Oh.
Seattle. I love the Pacific Northwest in general. Just
I have a feeling if I ever went, I would not want to come back.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would be bad.
It would probably
It would be really bad. It would be. I don't want to go, but I do.
I do.
But I don't. For that reason.
I'm going to get one of those ridiculous, like, folded over beanies just to fit in.
We got to go. We got to go.
We got to go to so many places, dude.
I'm still on board with the Buffalo, Toronto, New York City.
Yeah, we just got to.
I'm about to do our passport soon. Like, it's happening. And I want everyone to
need to find my passport.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, we were talking about doing this trip as a family where we'd go to Buffalo, go see the Niagara Falls, go to Toronto, the Hockey Hall of Fame, go to a game.
He's still turned around, by the way.
What a year!
God, it was so bad. Tangent again.
Hockey was so depressing.
I hated this year. It was the worst year.
Go Buffalo, I guess.
Jeff for those Phillies.
Who are you going for?
I hope they all lose.
Adam.
I know. Adam and I are. Yeah.
He was so mad when the Penguins lost. I'm gonna go for Buffalo doesn't have a cup.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do. I go for like the underdog, like whatever.
I'm really hoping that next year though, Dallas brings the reverse retro, their jersey where they are the star. Because I want that. You can see my hand in the background.
Yeah.
I want that jersey so bad. I would never wear it, but I want it. Just to have.
Yeah.
But Dallas is a little sentimental, but
yeah.
that was a tangent.
Yeah, back to books.
Books.
Flowers in the Attic.
All
right.
The book that took me all of April was Metamorphoses, and the reason why it took forever was because it was 723 pages, also 18 hours on Audible. So I had a reason. I didn't. I just didn't participate in listening very often because I had Pokemon to house. It is a collection of myths that surround a central theme of transformation, beginning at the beginning, the creation of the world, and ending at the deification of Augustus. It's broken into 15 books. We get some of the best known myths in Greek and Roman mythology. It was very confusing because it would intersperse the Roman and the Greek name for some of the gods. So I was like, who are we talking about again? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Most memorably is the myth of Apollo and Daphne, which is what the cover art is. I'll get into it. Hades and Persephone, Icarus and Orpheus and Eurydice. It's a classic. It is mythology. I forgot how horny the gods were. It was like almost every single myth that exists was some god was trying to get it. And it was like some fair maiden, and she was trying to run away from him, and either she was transformed before it could happen, or afterwards she was transformed, and sometimes it was a reward and sometimes it was a punishment, which why? I did kind of I guess some of that symbolism might be because like if it does happen to you, you're changed regardless. So maybe there's like some sort of like, I don't know, like trying to warn girls about like, hey, this might happen to you and you're going to be forever changed. But there's just so much of it. And I mean, it is what, like, at the end of the day, Greek mythology, Roman mythology, it builds basically our entire world linguistically. So all of our planets are named after them. A lot of our medications, a lot of our organs, so much of our natural world is named after Greek mythology. And I thought, I'll give it a try. I'll listen to it. I'll find out where some of these names come. Interestingly, so King Midas, this is fun. He is the one that like got the touch of gold and realized later on that it was a bad idea. To reverse this, he went to Pactolus River. There is a lake in South Dakota called Pactola Lake. So again,
How far is that from Rapid?
Not very far. It probably 20 minutes. Yeah.
Cool to go check out. Yeah.
Where was I going? There's like this story of like kingfishers, why they like dive into the water. Some dude was trying to kill himself and gods wouldn't let him, so it was just a plunge and back. Very interesting.
That's crazy.
There's the story of so in their creation, we came from clay originally. There's this huge flood, destroys it. I know. So then the son of Prometheus goes to petition for humanity to get back, like to have humanity back. And then we are made of stone afterwards. So like we had our time of like, you know, being soft, and now we have our time of hardship, which I also thought was very interesting. Another thing is like they kept mentioning the moon's horns. So like she was filling her horns. I thought that was so cool because like
cool.
you know the crescent moon kind of looks like horns.
Yeah. It's fun when you get the smiley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which happens on the equinoxes, which is fun.
Yeah.
That's all to say, like, they had a way of explaining every phenomena that happened. And
that's so cool.
What's his name? Perseus? Yeah, that killed Medusa, who also, by the way, was transformed after being sexually assaulted to have snakes for heads, for hair. Why? He put her head down on, I want to say like sand, and it created coral, and he threw it into the ocean. That's how we got coral. It's very interesting, very fun.
Crazy.
It's just
a little rapey.
Little rapey. A little.
Yeah. Jesus.
So Apollo was chasing Daphne. This is okay. So this is another one. I'm so sorry. This is a tangent. Apollo was racing Daphne. She was a river nymph. And because she was just so hot, he had to have her. And she's like, no, dude, I don't want to. No.
Yeah.
And then like as he's like about to catch her, she's like, hey, Pops, could you like get me out of this situation? Because he's like a super river god, I think. And so instead of like helping her out, he just changes her into a laurel tree, which works, I guess. But Apollo's like, you know, I still think I love you. So even as a tree. So when I have my Olympic Games, I'm gonna crown the winners with your leaves. And that's why they're laurel leaves.
That's crazy.
God. I know. It sucks being a woman in Greek mythology, Roman mythology. Like I just don't. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But no, I see what you're saying. Why is everything named after our struggle?
It truly, it's So, would recommend, yes, but you know, you're gonna have to, you know, and like, okay, so I remember, and your son is in like 5th grade, right?
Yes.
Has he gotten to the Greek mythology? Do they even teach Greek mythology anymore? I don't know.
He learned a middle school.
Middle school.
They learned about it in middle school because remember Alexis did well, you weren't here, but Alexis was in a play. And it was all about Greek mythology, and that's when she was learning about it. So it was.
I want to know.
They learned about it in like 7th grade, I think.
How they get around.
Yeah.
All the. Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Let me know because I'm very interested. And like, I mean, like Hozier songs are riddled with Greek mythology. Like it's everywhere. So I was just interested, and then you just see here's another one. Yeah.
Someone's like, my Achilles. You're like,
actually. I needed to get my actual my drawer of glasses over here. That's so many glasses.
Get them out.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Those match your headphones. Very fancy.
I have more, but it's not for the bit, you know?
Yeah.
Actually,
the blue ones match. Yeah. You can.
I can't see shit.
I just see your screen reflected.
All of them? All 3 of them?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you are. But
anyway, yeah. So don't be a woman in Greek mythology, Roman mythology.
Yeah.
I probably will end up reading.
Interesting though.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then what's cool about reading a book like that, like what makes me even want to what makes me like interested is like I want to see things and be like, oh shit. Like
now I look at the moon.
You just notice things like I'm sure constantly now, and that's always so much fun when you read a book
Oh
and you learn
yeah.
a lot from it, and then you just start seeing it everywhere, and it's just interesting.
Did you know? It's like it's such a Snapple fact thing that I do too. So it's like just right
Yeah,
on,
you
right
just
on my
added
level. Yep.
to your now you know so many facts.
So many facts about Greek mythology. Write that down. Anyway, would recommend, just beware.
Yeah.
What are you currently reading?
I am reading.
Sorry, do you have anything else before? Okay.
I do not. I'm reading Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall.
And what is that?
319 pages. I'll tell you. It was published in 2025. 319 pages. I'm reading a trash book, okay? Let me just read it. So the story is set in England spanning from 1955 to late 1960s. It follows Beth Johnson, who is caught between her first love, Gabriel Wolfe, the privileged son of a wealthy family, and her devoted husband, Frank Johnson, a steadfast farmer. The narrative alternates between past and present, revealing how early relationships, social class tensions, and personal tragedies shape the characters' lives. In 1955, 16-year-old Beth Kennedy meets 17-year-old Gabriel Wolfe on his family's estate, Meadowlands. Despite initial clashes, they bond over literature and poetry, forming a deep romantic connection. Their summer is disrupted by Gabriel's controlling mother, Tessa, whose manipulative behavior and social snobbery create tension. Beth hopes to join Gabriel at Oxford University, but misinterpretations and distance strain their relationship, leading to heartbreak. By 1968, Beth is married to Frank, and they are coping with the grief of losing their son, Bobby. The return of Gabriel to Meadowlands with his young son, Leo, reignites old feelings and unsettles the village. A tragic incident occurs when Frank's brother, Jimmy, kills Gabriel's dog while protecting the family's sheep, triggering emotional turmoil and resurfacing memories of loss. The story culminates in a courtroom drama at the Old Bailey in London, where the consequences of past action, secrets, and unresolved emotions come to a head. Beth must navigate her lingering love for Gabriel, her loyalty to Frank, and the weight of grief and loss, ultimately confronting the choices that define her. So the story starts off in court, and you already know it's gonna, and it doesn't tell you barely. It tells you, and you're like, fuck. And then you immediately keep reading it. It sucks you in.
So we're starting novelty all over again. We're back to S&B. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No,
I wanted something.
I understand.
I wanted something fun and just mindless, right?
Yes.
And drama, twists, turns, whatever. But I fear I am walking into a sort of love triangle situation, which I don't really like. But
who are you rooting for? Just kidding.
I don't know, because I kind of like, I don't know. I feel bad for, I mean, I don't know. It's just sad all around because like they lost their son. So it starts off with like, she's not really wanting anything to do with Gabriel because you find out what happens in the past with them. And so she's just, but the son has like a weird thing with her. It's this whole thing where she starts getting kind of attached to the son, and she lost her son. So it makes sense. It's mindless drama. And I wanted something like that. I told you I wanted something very just chill because I have been reading so many heavy things and I just need something kind of easy and, yeah. What about you? What are you reading?
Nothing so far. Which is terrible. I did download Circe by Madeline Miller on, what is that called? Libby. So that might be, but I don't know how much I actually care for it. In the house of Helios, God and the son and the mightiest of the Titans, the daughter is born. But Circe is a strange child, neither powerful like her father, nor viciously alluring like her mother. Turning to the world of mortals for companionship, she discovers that she does possess power, the power of witchcraft, which can transform rivals into monsters, menace the gods themselves. Threatened, Zeus banishes her to a deserted island where she hones her occult craft, tames wild beasts, and crosses paths with many of the most famous figures in all of mythology, including the Minotaur. Cannot pronounce that one.
Yeah.
Icarus, Medea, and of course Odysseus. So Greek mythology.
You're in like mythology era.
I guess. I figured I would like continue it on, but who knows? I might not finish it. I've seen good things, I've seen bad things, but I know it was like part of what do you call it? Book talk there for a little bit. I was not actually shitting on you. I know this is also like one of those things where it's like I want something that's like kind of modern, but if it's on book talk, then I kind of can tell that it's not going to be like the deepest thing.
Yeah.
So I'm with you because like it's hard to get back into reading when you have been in the depths. So.
Yeah, and I just don't want to. Flowers of the Attic was very good and a page turner for sure, but it was still pretty heavy content, and I'm like, I just want something that's just not, because it seems like everything I want to read, things I really not enjoy, things I really want to read, find interesting, whatever, they're always heavy. It's always like heavy subjects because that's passion, right?
Well, so I don't know about you, but like I'm a type of person that like holds it too. Like if I'm reading something heavy, then I have a heavy feeling for so I understand.
It's just, and we've read a lot of that, and then that combined with everything going on in the world, it's just
dude,
and I just can't. So I'm like, I'm gonna read some like trash
for now.
Make myself feel better. But we did pick a book of the month that actually sounds
yes.
Really fun and not trash, but not like so serious. So our book of the month will be Into the Heartless Wood by Joanna Ruth Meyer, and it was published in 2021, 368 pages. Fun fact, the author lives in Mesa, Arizona.
Really?
Oh my god, down the street.
Oh, just down the street.
Don't
do that, but
she should do a book signing maybe.
Yeah. Sign this book.
Yeah, so I'll have to look.
Oh, I unfocused. There it goes.
Well, if I enjoy the book,
yes. Let me not. Let's get there first. The forest is a dangerous place where siren song lures men and women to their deaths. For centuries, a witch has harvested souls to feed the heartless tree, using its power to grow her domain. When Owen Merrick is lured into the witch's wood, one of her tree siren daughters, Saren, saves his life instead of ending it. Every night he climbs over the garden wall to see her, and every night her longing to become human deepens. But a shift in the stars foretells a dangerous curse, and Siren's quest to become human will lead them to an ancient war raging between the witch and the king, who is trying to stop her. I would like to go over the garden wall.
I love the over the garden wall.
I had to be so serious. So funny.
Okay. It sounds so good, fun, and it's a what do you call it? I guess it's considered YA, but that's okay because that means it won't be like gross. The book I'm reading now has. What are you looking at?
Jeff.
What are you looking at? What is he doing? Isn't he supposed to be getting keys or something? What's he doing?
He's making food.
Oh. Tell him to go.
You're going to be on it now because it's live. Okay.
Tell him to go get some orcs.
Go get some orcs.
Yeah.
That's what
go get some health pots.
Go get some health pots. Some strength pots. He says he has plenty.
Oh.
We're so close to being done too. Just bad timing.
You didn't mention this.
What?
That new book coming out that's based off
Oh
of
yeah,
Baldur's Gate guy, by T. Kingfisher.
Kingfisher's reading
What is this?
Astarion. It's so cool,
Yes.
dude. We're gonna I think that comes out
I
in
forgot
what
what I saw it.
September, right?
I think so. That's we already know what the book of the month will be that month.
Hopefully,
I would thought that was really neat.
we keep this up. But
I plan on it. I plan on
yeah.
it. This I'm having so much fun right now. And
Dude.
today,
It
I
took
want
us
to
a
keep
little
doing
bit,
it.
but we got there.
Yeah.
You see my movements?
Yeah. I do.
I just kept
They're
singing in the corner.
Is that the journal?
Yeah.
Show.
The movements.
Oh, they're so cute.
There's Jeff and Jake.
Oh, I love them. Not Jeff and Jake. I'm just kidding. Just the movements in general. I love Jeff and Jake, of course.
I got like this
I love all of them.
It's like you put it in here, so because the paper is kind of thin. We're gonna get on a sidetrack here. The paper is kind of thin.
Weird.
Yeah.
Not us.
It's kind of thin.
Okay. Oh wow.
So you want something behind the paper to write on, so it doesn't you don't puncture through.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
Have you tried doing any movement art yourself?
Hold on.
Let me see. Let me see.
I made a mad movement.
I love him.
And then,
I love him.
And then I drew. Hold on, can I show you? Yeah, a little movement troll. Isn't he cute?
Oh, I love him.
Pudgy belly with my acrylic marker swatches.
I love it.
Hey guys, that's what my husband looks like. That's just his eyes. Just so you guys know.
Oh, it's my brother.
Yep. That's just his eyeballs, though. That's all he would let me draw. This is it just turns into.
Those are pretty. No, I want to see your. No, show. You're so good at. You're so good with art. I can't art.
I painted.
So I like looking at yours.
A candle, and then there's more swatches.
Cute.
Oh, I painted the cat. It was Special Agent Jack Bauer. Special Agent Jack Bauer.
I love.
She outranks you.
Wait, if you guys get another one, what does Jeff want to name it again?
Dr. Mantis Toboggan, which is also from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Okay, so
not happy.
we're gonna do you know how hard it is to tell people that my cat's name is Special Agent Jack Bauer, and they're like, "Oh, do you really like 24?" What?
No, that's not it.
Never seen it. Not once.
I love telling people that's the name of your guys' cat. My favorite thing. Oh yeah, my brother Jeff and his wife Beck. They have this cat, Special Agent Jack Bauer, and her name is what? And I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
Special Agent Jack Bauer. She outranks you. We also had a rabbit named Pepe Sylvia, also from Always Sunny, because
was Cotton Candy Randy from Always Sunny?
That's from
What was that? I don't know what things are from.
Good Mythical Morning, but it's just because she was a Cotton Candy beta, and then Jeff just likes to rhyme. We didn't even really like Good Mythical Morning a whole lot. It's just we heard it and we're like stuck.
There it is.
Yep. Here's a toad I painted.
Oh, he's cute.
We get toads outside of our apartment. It is a California toad. I went on a rabbit hole because we haven't talked in so long, and I wasn't on TikTok. I went down a rabbit hole on the California toad and how it might not be its own species, but it could be. I forget what they're called. They're not botanists. Herbologists that they find
Study?
they study them. The taxonomy is heavily debated, I guess. But I painted him because I loved him.
I like him too. We saw glass frogs today at the Reptile Expo.
Oh, aren't those like what Kermit is?
You could see. Well, the glass frogs, you could see all their guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that what Kermit is?
I think so.
But they were like laying down, and then you could lift up and look at their little guts, and it was fun. Also there was little snakies and lots of buggies, lots of scorpions.
I love bugs.
And big, like they weren't Madagascar hissing cockroaches, but they were some form of hissing cockroach, and they were big. And I don't know why. Do I want them in my house? No. But when they're big like that, and you can see their eyes and their little antenna, they're kind of cute.
They are.
And then there was millipedes, which I would like. They can't hurt you. They cannot bite you.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Get a millipede for a pet.
It's like the
legs. I don't like centipedes because they're scary and they can hurt you. But millipedes can't hurt you. They just
we found one in your dad's closet once. That was fun. The ones with the
scary mean ones.
Yeah, don't like that.
The desert centipedes. I have not ran into one yet. There goes the wood. But scorpions. I have seen some scorpions. One tried to. Your dog was like, "Oh, look at this fun creature, Milo," and I had to like chase Milo because it was one of those. I think the bark scorpions are the tiny ones. Those are the ones that hurt bad. Yeah. It's like their sting is more painful than the big black scary ones that you think that's like a bee sting.
He's not actually the smartest dog.
So, I mean, animals are just dumb. So I went and like chased him, and I mean, I have 2 cats, and when I find a grasshopper in the house, I found a grasshopper and 2 crickets. Not at the same time, but when I do find one, I'm like, I release it in front of my cats.
My cat don't do shit
for like an hour.
She's retired.
Mine both go after her. They're just batting. Yeah. Well, yeah. She's an old lady. Mine's are young. Fenrir and Neptune. Fenrir's getting big. I can't wait for you to meet them. They're so sweet. They're so sweet. They're sweet babies.
I have 2 hands, both to pet.
Yay!
Anyways, don't tell me animals.
All the tangents.
I also painted this owl.
My favorite.
You should. She had babies. She's the one that's up there.
The one that you took pictures of.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful.
I know. I love her. I think that's all of it.
You should paint me a great gray owl that I can frame and hang up because I can never find things of great gray owls.
Okay. Is that all that I was going to show you? Oh, here's a rabbit.
Oh,
I got really into quilt squares for a second too, because like, yeah, they're like historically, this square is like one of the oldest squares to exist. Dude, I went on so many tangents without you.
So cool.
Here's some butterflies. This is a morning cloak.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. M-O-U.
M-O-U.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. I went to a reptile expo today, and there was a place that had a bunch of the resin. I got a bat in the resin, and he's
a resin bat.
Yeah, ethically sourced. But I was looking for a morning cloak, but
I know they're so hard.
I would have gotten it. I would have like literally gotten it for you. But
they're my new favorite butterfly.
I love that morning cloak.
Morning cloak.
Remember when you were pinning insects?
Yeah, I would love to have one. Right? Oh, I did 1, 2. I'm looking at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one of my coworkers found one, like a monarch, in the parking lot, and I pinned that one for her because I was like, "Can I have it?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "I'll pin it for you." She's like, "Oh, you can do that?" I'm like, "Technically, anyone can do it, but yes, I have the supplies."
Okay. back to books.
Back to books. Our book of the month was
so horrible.
Into the Heart. We haven't talked to each other in so long, dude. This is what happens. So we're excited for that. We'll see how much reading I actually get done by the next time. We're hoping to keep this up every 2 weeks like we were doing. If anything, probably once a month, but we'll cross it. We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
There it is.
There it is. That's the saying.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
I don't.
Unlike the multitude of things that we've already added.
Yeah. I mean, not.
That's all for today's episode of Novelty with S&B. We really appreciate you guys joining us in our millions of tangents.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I've been your co-host, Stephanie.
And I'm Beck.
And this has been Novelty with S&B. See you in the next chapter.